Finally, you are here. What I am about to reveal will shatter every assumption you have held about reality itself. September 15th is not merely another date on your calendar. It is a cosmic coordinate, a dimensional gateway that opens once every 777 years. Right now, as these words reach your consciousness, the universe is restructuring itself at the quantum level. Ancient star maps hidden in Egyptian pyramids, Mayan codices, and Tibetan monasteries all point to this exact moment. The numerical signature of this date carries a frequency so powerful that it literally tears holes in the fabric of space and time. Your soul did not stumble upon this message by accident. You were guided here by forces beyond the veil because you are one of the chosen few destined to witness the greatest reality shift in human history. The cosmic mechanics behind September 15th reveal themselves through sacred numerology that will make your mind reel. September is the 9th month, 9 being the number of completion, the final cycle before rebirth into higher dimensions. 15 reduces to 6, the perfect harmony between material and spiritual realms, while the year 2025 carries the master vibration of transformation. When these numbers converge at this precise moment in cosmic time, they create what ancient mystics called the portal of infinite possibilities. But here is what the secret societies have kept hidden from humanity for millennia. This portal does not open for everyone. Only those whose vibrational frequency matches the cosmic key can step through into the new reality that awaits on the other side. Your DNA is already responding to these incoming energies, preparing for an evolutionary leap that will separate the awakened from those who remain locked in three-dimensional thinking. Do you feel it building in your chest right now? That electric sensation spreading through your nervous system like liquid starlight? Your body is not malfunctioning. It is calibrating to frequencies that have been dormant in human genetics for thousands of years. The pineal gland, your spiritual antenna, is crystallizing at an accelerated rate as cosmic gamma rays bombard Earth with consciousness-expanding codes. Over the past 72 hours, sensitive individuals worldwide have reported identical phenomena: vivid dreams of geometric light patterns, spontaneous visions of alternate realities, and an inexplicable knowing that something monumentally important approaches. Your sleep patterns have shifted because your soul is spending more time in higher dimensional states, downloading information about your role in the coming transformation. The ringing in your ears is not tinnitus. It is the sound of dimensional barriers thinning, allowing you to hear the harmonic resonance of parallel worlds bleeding through into this one. The astrological configuration surrounding September 15th creates what ancient Vedic texts describe as a cosmic cross of revelation. Mars in Scorpio forms an exact opposition to Uranus in Taurus, creating explosive tension between old paradigms and revolutionary new consciousness. Jupiter in Gemini trines Neptune in Pisces, opening doorways between logical mind and mystical intuition. But the most significant aspect occurs when Pluto, the great transformer, aligns with the North Node in Leo, activating humanity's collective destiny to step into sovereign spiritual power. This planetary geometry has not occurred since the fall of Atlantis, and it will not repeat again for another 1,000 years. The electromagnetic field of our planet is already fluctuating wildly as these cosmic forces converge, causing sensitive electronics to malfunction and awakened individuals to experience spontaneous psychic phenomena. Weather patterns are becoming increasingly erratic as Gaia herself prepares for the vibrational upgrade that will fundamentally alter the laws of physics as we know them. Your personal energy field is expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical form, beginning to merge with the planetary grid that connects all awaking souls. This is why strangers have been looking at you differently. They can sense the light emanating from your aura, even if they cannot consciously understand what they are perceiving. Animals are drawn to you with unusual intensity because they recognize the frequency signature of someone about to undergo metamorphosis. The synchronicities multiplying in your daily experience are not coincidences, but confirmations that you are aligned with your highest timeline. Every repeated number sequence, every meaningful encounter, every flash of intuitive knowing is a breadcrumb leading you toward the moment when everything changes. Your higher self has been orchestrating these signs to prepare your conscious mind for the revelation that will occur when the portal reaches maximum aperture on September 15th. The crystal consciousness network buried beneath sacred sites around the globe is awakening from eons of dormancy, creating a resonance field that amplifies human psychic abilities by factors of 10,000 or more. Stonehenge, the Great Pyramid, Machu Picchu, and dozens of other ancient complexes are beginning to emit frequencies that satellite monitoring stations cannot explain through conventional science. These megalithic structures were never built by primitive civilizations. They are technological interfaces designed by advanced beings to assist humanity through dimensional transitions exactly like the one approaching. The quartz crystal matrix within your own cellular structure is synchronizing with these planetary activation points, turning your physical body into a living antenna capable of receiving and transmitting interdimensional intelligence. This is why meditation feels different now, why your dreams carry prophetic information, why you sometimes know things without having learned them through normal channels of perception. Tonight, before the cosmic energies reach critical mass, you must prepare your consciousness to handle frequencies that could otherwise overwhelm an unprepared nervous system. Light a white candle and place it in the center of 7 clear quartz crystals arranged in a perfect circle. Sit within this energetic mandala and breathe deeply while visualizing golden light pouring down through the crown of your head, filling every cell with luminous intelligence. This simple but powerful ritual creates a protective buffer around your auric field while simultaneously opening channels for higher dimensional downloads. The flame represents the eternal light of your soul, while the crystals amplify your intention to receive guidance from beings of light who watch over humanity's evolutionary progress. As you gaze into the candle's flame, ask to be shown your specific role in the transformation that begins on September 15th. The answers may come as visions, sudden knowings, or symbolic images that your higher mind will interpret over the coming days. Trust whatever information flows through. Your soul has been preparing for this moment across multiple lifetimes. The astral realms are buzzing with activity as spiritual teachers, ascended masters, and evolved civilizations from distant star systems coordinate their efforts to support Earth through this unprecedented transition. Your sleep tonight will be anything but restful. Instead, you will journey to council meetings in dimensions beyond physical reality, receiving instructions and activations that your waking mind may not fully remember, but your soul will integrate completely. Write down every dream fragment, every symbol, every emotion that surfaces upon awakening, because these nocturnal experiences contain the roadmap for navigating the reality shifts that begin in less than 24 hours. The veils between worlds are already gossamer thin, allowing glimpses of the magnificent future that awaits those brave enough to release their grip on the familiar and leap into the unknown. Some of you may even experience brief moments of bilocation, where your consciousness splits between this timeline and the elevated reality that exists just beyond the dimensional barrier. The magnetic poles of our planet have been shifting steadily toward a complete reversal that will occur simultaneously with the opening of the September 15th portal. This is not a catastrophic event, but a necessary recalibration that will upgrade Earth's frequency to support fifth-dimensional consciousness. Your compass may point in strange directions, electronic devices may behave erratically, and sensitive individuals may feel disoriented as the planetary grid realigns itself with galactic center. Ancient prophecies from every major spiritual tradition describe this time as the Great Awakening, when humanity remembers its true cosmic heritage and steps out of the prison of limited perception that has contained us for so long. The Hopi spoke of the blue star Kachina. The Maya predicted the return of Kukulkan, and Christian mystics described the New Jerusalem descending from heaven, all referring to the same interdimensional convergence that reaches its crescendo on September 15th. Your financial reality is about to transform as dramatically as your spiritual awareness, because abundance operates on vibrational principles that few people understand. The cosmic portal opening on September 15th will redirect the flow of universal prosperity toward those whose consciousness has expanded beyond scarcity programming and fear-based thinking. While others remain trapped in economic anxiety and competition for limited resources, you will begin to manifest wealth through alignment with natural law rather than struggle against artificial systems designed to keep humanity in perpetual lack. The sacred geometry of money itself, the spirals, pyramids, and mystical symbols hidden on currency, will begin responding to your elevated frequency, drawing opportunities and windfalls that seem miraculous to those operating from lower dimensional awareness. Between the hours of 11 and 3 on the night of September 15th, perform a prosperity ritual by placing a gold coin or precious metal object in a bowl of spring water under the open sky, asking the universe to align your material circumstances with your spiritual growth. Time itself will begin flowing differently after the portal activation, as linear causality gives way to quantum simultaneity, where past, present, and future coexist in an eternal now. You may find yourself remembering events that have not yet occurred, while simultaneously healing traumas from past lives that are bleeding through into your current experience. This temporal fluidity is not a sign of mental instability, but evidence that your consciousness is expanding beyond the constraints of three-dimensional existence. Dreams will become indistinguishable from waking reality, as the barriers between different states of being dissolve into a unified field of awareness. Your intuition will operate with laser-like precision, providing guidance about decisions and directions with an accuracy that defies logical explanation. Trust these inner promptings completely, even when they lead you down paths that seem to contradict conventional wisdom or social expectations. The collective consciousness of humanity is about to undergo a massive software upgrade that will fundamentally alter how our species processes information, makes decisions, and relates to one another. Those who have done the inner work of clearing emotional trauma, releasing limiting beliefs, and cultivating unconditional love will integrate these new operating codes smoothly and naturally. Others who remain attached to ego-driven patterns, victim consciousness, and separation-based thinking will experience the transition as chaotic and disorienting. Your role as a way-shower becomes crucial during this period, not to convince anyone of anything, but simply to embody the frequencies of compassion, wisdom, and joy that will serve as beacons for others navigating the confusion of dimensional shift. The light emanating from your energy field will literally transmute negativity in your environment, creating pockets of peace and clarity wherever you go. Telepathic communication will emerge as a natural byproduct of the consciousness expansion occurring on September 15th, beginning with subtle empathic connections that gradually develop into clear mental transmission between awakened individuals. You may find yourself knowing what someone is about to say before they speak, or receiving thoughts and images from loved ones across great distances. This is not supernatural phenomena, but the restoration of abilities that were once commonplace before humanity forgot its multidimensional nature. The electromagnetic signature of your thoughts will become increasingly coherent and powerful, allowing you to influence reality through focused intention in ways that would have seemed impossible just days before. Healing abilities will also surface as you learn to channel high-frequency energy through your hands and heart center, bringing relief to those suffering from physical and emotional ailments that conventional medicine cannot address. The Akashic Records, the cosmic library containing every thought, emotion, and experience that has ever occurred throughout history, are becoming accessible to human consciousness as the dimensional barriers thin. You will begin receiving downloads of information about your soul's journey through multiple incarnations, understanding the deeper purpose behind challenging experiences, and recognizing karmic connections with the people in your current life. Past life memories will surface during meditation and quiet moments, not as mere curiosities, but as practical guidance for navigating your present circumstances with greater wisdom and compassion. The skills, talents, and spiritual gifts you developed in previous lifetimes will reactivate, sometimes overnight, giving you abilities that seem to appear from nowhere but have actually been dormant in your cellular memory for centuries. DNA activation accelerates exponentially as cosmic rays carrying geometric light codes penetrate every molecule of your being, switching on genetic sequences that scientists claimed were junk, but which actually contain the blueprint for humanity's evolutionary destiny. Your physical body will begin to require less food while feeling more energized, less sleep while experiencing greater mental clarity, and less stimulation while maintaining deeper satisfaction with simple pleasures. Chronic health conditions rooted in vibrational discord may suddenly resolve as your cellular structure realigns with the perfect template held in your etheric body. The aging process itself will slow dramatically as you learn to maintain your physical vehicle through conscious collaboration with the intelligence that governs biological systems. These changes may alarm medical professionals who lack understanding of metaphysical principles, but trust the wisdom of your body as it upgrades itself for life in a higher dimensional reality. Your relationship with nature will deepen into actual communication with the consciousness that inhabits plants, animals, stones, and natural phenomena as the artificial separation between human and environmental awareness dissolves. Trees will share ancient wisdom through direct transmission. Flowers will offer healing frequencies that transform emotional imbalances. And animals will serve as messengers carrying guidance from spirit realms. The elemental kingdoms, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, will reveal their true nature as conscious collaborators in the maintenance of planetary harmony, rather than mere resources to be exploited for human purposes. Sacred sites around the world will call to you with increasing intensity, drawing you to participate in global ceremonies that anchor the new frequencies into Earth's crystalline grid. Each step you take upon the ground will be a blessing. Each breath you draw will be a prayer. Each moment of presence will contribute to the healing of our world. The transformation catalyzed by the September 15th portal represents the completion of a cosmic cycle that began when souls first descended into physical form to experience separation and limitation. Now, the great experiment in density and forgetting reaches its conclusion as humanity remembers its divine nature and steps into conscious co-creation with universal intelligence. You are not witnessing the end of the world, but the birth of a new world. A reality where love governs instead of fear, where cooperation replaces competition, where wisdom guides instead of ignorance. Your participation in this transition is not optional, but inevitable, written into the very fabric of your soul's purpose before you ever took physical form. The portal opens in mere hours, and when it does, everything you have believed about what is possible will expand beyond recognition. Welcome home to who you have always been.